Okay, good morning. It is Thursday, July 28th. We are looking at the S&P 500 futures contracts. We're also looking at a couple of other things, natural gas, and I've got a trade in Swiss francs right now as well. What a turn of events. This was 8:30. This is the GDP numbers that came out, and looks like they're having a positive reaction to it. Now, are we going to beat yesterday's high? And are we going to come to fill this in and get to this high point of volume here at 66? That's a difficult question. That's a difficult question. Now, I'm not getting much off of this read because it doesn't really go back far enough, so we're going to have to change some of this stuff, right? Interesting. So we're just going to wait and see how this plans out. But I'm almost looking for a short to come back down to 29s, right? If anything. So fuck, I kind of missed that. This double top. I was kind of looking for a short, and then I was busy with some other stuff, but I wasn't away from the screen. I was just looking at other things, and now we're potentially looking for a buy here to go back up. I would like to maybe see another test of 34. So I'd almost because it's not going to want to go a whole way. So I'm looking for a buy now, but I mean I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Fuck. But our Swiss franc futures are doing very well. I'm going to move our trail stop now a little bit. This isn't moving as fast as I kind of would think, but I'm going to go 104.10 maybe. 104.10 to try maybe even a little less. 107.9. 1479. And then we'll see how that works out. Fucking damn it. Man, shit. That sucks. Fuck. Okay, well, Swiss just got stopped out. Um, we'll just see what happened there. Let's just take a look. Okay, I got to take practice in all these, right? So that Swiss franc was a stop out, a trailing stop out for $56.25 a profit, all three units, all three lots. I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see if it actually pans out. Okay, so here's either a stop run or it's a retrace, but I'd like to see it come down and not hold fourth. Look at that, 4,000 is right. If it can hold 4,000, this is just another test to keep it above it. Okay, not really testing the way I would like it to test. Kind of went up and came back here, did that signal right there, but and see the timing of it. So you end up sitting here watching it more than trading it, right? You really have to be decisive. This didn't give me a really great signal here, if you were. I was kind of hoping for this to pull back a bit more and then go, but didn't do it. Interesting. Okay, so patience the key here. It looks like we could have got a trade 40 ticks, yet now we're doing this double test here to see if it, oh, broke right through. So, yeah, this is a tough day to read it. Again, I had the first read, could have been done. Now we're fucking around. Okay, sometimes you really got to react fast. This looks like a long for me. If we can break above this level, it's going to go. Yeah, long. Where are we going? Yeah, shit. We're almost right on top of it right now, so gotta be really careful here. Yeah, looking like we bought the top there on that little section. That was I kind of chased that in, and I don't know why. Well, it was breaking out of this level here, and I got late on it, right? And we got slippage as well, so we'll see what happens. I think it should finish this and go back up and potentially fill this curve in here, right? And we'll maybe get up into tens. Okay, so it tested the top of that hole, and now it's coming back. It's a little bit lower than I expected here. I almost wanted it to just kind of sit in there, but it looks like we're in. Fuck. We'll see. We'll see. So like realistically, if you look, our level is good, and if it breaks above this, it should go, right? So that's why I'm not in such a panic. I know it did do a little bit of a lower low there, but I don't want to panic. Okay, so double bottoming here. It's a tough call. I do think it's going to want to retrace back up before it goes back down, so like I want to martingale this, but again, I'm trying to work on not martingaling things. And just as a note, we would have been in money right now if I had a martingale that. Our price probably would have been around the 4,000 mark. So let's just see what happens when it breaks our level again, because that level is pretty important. Okay, so here you go. Okay, lucky as it gets. I'm gonna trail that stop up to 407.50. Whoa, 4,007.50. Boom. We got a touch of VWAP now, and we'll see how this works out. We could go further, but I don't know if it will. This needs to break this VWAP, and then we can go further. Almost looks like it wants to reverse here, but at the same time I could see it maybe getting up to 23s, maybe, but it's going to want to chew around here for a couple of seconds. If this can break that VWAP, man, I'm telling you, it's probably going to want to fly. I think we can get 23s maybe. Okay, so we ran all the way up. We did get stopped out on a trail stop there by accident. Not by accident, but we ran our stop up too tight, and we missed out on this whole move. And really, we were shooting for 23s, and that was a give in. And now I'm looking for a short here at the top. I'd like to see it maybe test it one more time, hopefully, and see if we can get it tell me it's wrong, right? Nothing here really told me it was wrong except for this one, which really wasn't that great. So here it comes in here, right? I'm going to have to stop in at about 35.25. We're going to have to be real careful here. That was our top ticking kind of thing. I'd like to see like a shove and a stop and a stall. Like there's a shove. Is it a stop and a stall though? Is that a stop and a stall? Is that a stop and a stall? Let's give it one more try. See how it's stalling? I'm going to go short here probably. Short. Shit, I missed that. Chased it a little. We'll see how that works out now. Should have kind of waited for that area. We're going to have to be wrong here if it breaks this. We're going to have to be wrong. Because like I said, it could just keep on freight training all the way up today. Finish the whole, now that the market's kind of figured out that the GDP numbers were not that bad. Same with the inflation numbers, they weren't that bad. So I feel like we could be recovering some of the damage that's been done. And definitely if we can break down below this 3150s, give or take, we're going to be down and off to the races there, right? Yeah, 3150s, 31, give or take. I don't like the way it's stalled there and like stacking. It might be a bad idea, right? So I'm going to want to maybe set something up here at 34s to just kind of be wrong when I'm wrong. That'll be a break even. So it's kind of stalling out here. Okay, so if it comes back, there's no sense in taking any more. So I'm going to put that stop in there just a hair ahead. It's only like a $54 drawdown, but we'll see how that goes. Understanding that the curve is being filled here and it's already at the bottom, right? So if it drops, right? See that? And see, this is what I'm talking about. We just got stopped out. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like it may just want to keep going. So I don't know if I want to get on long here because it's 11:16 a.m. Interesting. Look at this ticking here. 1, 2, 3 shots at it. Interesting, because it still has profile from earlier, right? From earlier today, right? So, again, back to that same old chestnut of, is it going to break down from here? Hmm. It's a tough one, eh? I don't think I'm going to get a trade off in here. Sometimes, I don't know, I think you just got to get on and go and be okay with it. I don't know. It's not always what you know. See, like if you had gone long there, boom, look at all those standing orders. See that? That's the standing orders of the breakout play. That's it right there in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell right there. That double breakout, there was orders stacked. Now is it going to want to reject that though? Does that mean it's going further? No, it just keeps pressing. See? So there you go. We've just gap jumped that hole there. Now we're going for this high volume at 67, give or take. I would think it would anywhere in here would want to kind of stall out and maybe just you know, get into a range. Well, there you go. There. It just keeps wanting to chew this out and fill this in. I did add a little bit of a. Yeah, it's not doing it. It's exactly what I was thinking. It's just going to want to kind of hover in here. You know, we'll see what today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Could it bring it up to here for Friday? Maybe. That's a pretty good idea, right? Let's just keep watching. See, it's not really giving you a clear thing, right? It's just, it wants to do the same thing. And I did do this. This is a 30-minute time frame, but that's not what we're looking at. This is actually just 30 minutes of profile. Not 30 minutes profile would mean it goes back to, that's like a month and a half ago, right? Here's a whole month. There's another month. That's like 2.5 months worth of data, right? So where are we at right in this little bit of a curve here, right? So is it going to want to get drawn up? That's a good question. So this is an interesting spot because it's spending a lot of time up here, right? Is it going to pull down? Fuck, it's starting to do it too. It doesn't seem to be giving me a ton of tests, but I would like to see it come back and test this 52 and then fall apart again. Yeah, 52, whatever, risking 54s, give or take, right? It's the way it comes through it and the way it goes back. Yeah. All right, 53, 54. I would be wanting to, that would be my risk level. So is that high enough up to take this short down to the like 40s almost? Yeah, down to the 40s and just fill this whole thing back in again and then take our technical support here. We got to hurry up and take a look here. Was that high enough? Give me a quick shove. I don't know if that was quick enough. There you go. There you go. Test, 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 test. Short. We'll see how that works. Kind of tells me this level is right when it grinds against it, although sometimes it'll push up and then it'll do it first, right? So patience, eh? We should have waited for that second test of that 52 area, because that makes it now like almost like a triple top kind of thing. 20 seconds left. This is promising. Not as promising as I anticipated. Well, I definitely have to think about cutting it here. If we get above this, I would think we're done. 55.25. I don't. Yeah, so that's 13 ticks. Let's just go and do our average of 15 ticks. So that's 55.75. Which exactly? Yeah, we have to be wrong there. Son of a. Sorry, and the read, it's off, but it's on at the same time. I think it's the markets. There it is. I'm stopped out. Huh. Well, I know it's the markets actually now that I'm thinking about it. Just need more time to grind this area out and paste it, smear it into a small little. Yeah, so I kind of chased that one. I kind of chased that one. We are way up, up and away, right? I'm hoping we're going to get this pullback down into 60s. So that might not have. I chased that, right? So I think it can hold. Ah, man, we're going to have to cut it again at a different number. Again, trend chasing isn't working for me. Trend reversal tracing is what I'm saying. You're getting in front of the train, and you told, and this is what you called out. There was going to be a train ride here. Yeah. Well, and here is that bigger profile. I don't want to be like that, but look at it's completely flushed this whole curve and into this small curve. I'm pretty sure I called this in this morning. I just have to start trusting my guts more. Yeah, and we're trying to fight the trend. We're trying to go short on a day when we're supposed to go long. If it gets rejected here, I'm going to martingale, but yeah, I think it's hesitating here. Like it's getting rejected. Might as well martingale now while you can get filled. So that improved our price dramatically, put us up to 43s. We were down at, or 73s, sorry, instead of 70s. Hopefully that's pans out. If it doesn't, we got to be dead wrong here shortly. Now that we're double size. Yeah, and just because this gets into profit doesn't mean it's like smooth sailing. I still think we're going to have trouble getting back down to the 40 60s. We're going to have to be monitoring. Um, I should cut it. I should cut it. You know what I should do? I should cut half of it anyway. Yeah, shouldn't I just cut half of it? Because I don't even really want to be in it. And now I'm double sized and the wrong side of it. Hmm. Yeah, is this just going to leg up again? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my point. This is just another one of the war. It could be even longer. This could take like an hour to fucking grind this out. Just like it did here. Maybe it's going to have to build another range. Like so. Maybe this one. Where are we? Right here. We're going to take like an hour right in that little range. Should get closer. Guess a real top-notch question is, will it keep doing this for the rest of the day, or are you going to be underwater huge if you leave this on? Like we should cut it. Yep, we should cut it. Hmm. Well, there's 2 p.m. And sometimes something happens there around 2 p.m., so we'll see if it continues. So 8 minutes left until overnight session begins. I still believe that this is a good area. Here we go. Hopefully we can get some of this off before the close here. 3:53 p.m. I'm holding on for profit for some reason, so I think we need to take some off here at partial loss even, which I don't mind, right? So we took, 8 ticks on 10 lots. Well, there you go. It's actually breaking down for us now. We should have, we gotta, yeah, we should probably cut some more of this. It's just not going the right way, and especially with the time constraints that we have. We can take 10 more off here at another 9 ticks. So that'll be 20 off at 9 tick loss, which is that's not that bad. It's like 2 minutes to go and it's frozen in time here. I'm feeling like I just want to close the whole thing for whatever it is, and then we're done. Um, we'll see what happens after hours. We should have probably held it after hours. To be honest with you, we should have held it after hours because it's going to want to retrace to 55 or yeah, it's yeah 55 6 yeah. So we'll see. Well, there's the end of the day. Looks like we made the right choice to cover everything. It went flying up afterwards. So with that, oh, we gotta. There's the whole string of events there. The more of a drawdown day for me, that's for sure. So we actually, out of all of this, we're actually in negative $281.25. Yeah, absolutely. Trying to look at this again. Went long there, covered, made money. Went short here, lost money. Or no, maybe we made a little. Yeah, okay, so we made money here, but that was. Then we tried to short it here. Then we averaged. No, then we tried to short it here. Then we averaged into it again through the chop. And sold a drawdown just slightly. Probably should have taken profit 40.70. Could have taken profit here a couple points. Anyway. Like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you get the high fives.